All right, now to community leaders in Warren leading the way in the fight against domestic violence.
Now, this is a serious problem in our community, and one I cover on the news a lot and speak out against often because it hits home for far too many families. Now, according to Michigan State Police, in 2022, more than 69,000 people were victims of domestic violence. That includes more than 5,500 people in Macomb County.
In an effort to drive those numbers down, the Warren Police Department is launching Operation Cycle Break. It's bringing together police, city leaders, prosecutors, judges, and advocates to take a more proactive approach.
Well, today, 7 News Detroit reporter Sarah Michaels is speaking to law enforcement leaders and domestic violence advocates about how the program works and the impact it's already having.
Together, we are sending a clear message.
Friday, the Warren Police Department, City of Warren, Macomb County Prosecutor, Wayne State University, a 37th District Judge, and a domestic violence prevention program all came together to announce
Operation Cycle Break.
Warren Police Commissioner Eric Hawkins tells me the precipice of this began this past winter when he noticed that almost 50% of their violent crimes had a domestic violence tie.
Almost 70% of our homicides had this domestic violence nexus, and so we knew we had to do something.
Knowing something had to be done specifically to break this cycle, the police department enlisted the expertise of all of these agencies to make this comprehensive plan. 9 different strategies to follow up quicker and in person with cases, including increased accountability methods for offenders, mandatory counseling for offenders, faster case resolution, and active monitoring for all high-risk offenders. What was your initial reaction?
Gratitude.
Dr. Charmin Davenport is the president of Turning Point Macomb, a nonprofit that provides services for survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and human trafficking.
The fact that this model is based on trying to break the cycle, the generational cycle of domestic violence, is critical.
Davenport has worked with thousands of domestic violence survivors for over 25 years. She tells me oftentimes victims may not come forward because they're not sure how those in power will respond to them. This initiative aims to change that.
You need to know that if somebody comes to your house to help you, that they believe you.
According to Hawkins, the team started implementing Operation Cycle Break at the beginning of May. In just 1 month, they have enhanced interactions with domestic violence victims. Warrants have increased by almost a third, and domestic violence offenders are now going to counseling before sentencing.
You understand the impact that this has.
I really think that it's going to create a much more successful outcome for the survivor and for their family.
In Warren, Sarah Michaels, 7 News Detroit.
Yeah, so very important. Sometimes it can take 6 or 7 times that a woman will go back before she breaks that cycle. So that's very, very important to interact with them early and often.
Intervention, yeah, for sure. Thank you.